e-gaming bets, online betting for every esports fan. Dota 2 and Hearthstone, CSGO and Overwatch, StarCraft 2, the choice is yours. Express bets for multiple matches or live bets on the game you are watching right now. Know your way around Dota 2? Make a prediction for picks and bans. Playing CSGO? Guess the number of rounds in a certain match. Daily quests for all participants and all the best choice of payment systems. More than 600,000 users have already made their bets on the spectacular matches since 2011. EGB.com. You know for sure who's gonna win.
CS.Money, a new service for trading your skins. Tired of all the skins piling up in your inventory? With CS.Money, trading got faster and safer than ever. Now you can just sign in to our website, choose the skins from your inventory and those you want to get from a broad variety. Confirm the trade and rejoice in your new skins. CS.Money, the best service for trading your skins.
Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back. We are going to be going into our second match of today. It's going to be X Outlaws versus Kindest Regards. Two teams that are fairly new in terms of when they were formed, and I genuinely don't know which way this is going to be going. I've been quite impressed with what I've seen from X Outlaws so far. I think they've been playing pretty well, but then you look at like the level of talent on the other side. Like Makalele can explode into rounds. Hit, obviously, it's sort of like ex-Swedes in a way, other than of course Calais, but it's like they've stuck all of the sort of ex-players together and just gone, let's see what we can do. We got Pronax, of course, mastermind in-game leader, winner of majors, yada yada yada, need I say more. Makalele, ex-NIP, actually winning a couple of tournaments with them. Every time he seems to rejoin, they win a tournament. You've got Pitt, also ex-NIP, a couple of ex-Epsilon players, or I think Barber. Oh yeah, Barber did eventually leave the roster, so yeah, I'm definitely interested to see what this team can do and how they're actually going to play together. On the other side, we've got a new sort of Bulgarian team looking for somebody to support them financially and give them the sort of practice space that they need. There's some talented individuals, and finally seeing Bubble in a team that doesn't involve a lot of the X guys. And well, I suppose they also had the Going Rogue team as well. But yeah, I think Pronax may still be bench or Godsent, but I'm not entirely sure. That may just be me making things up. Either way, quick pause. Looking like we're going into this one fairly soon. Prediction. Oh, I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna go with X Outlaws. I think they're going to take this one. I think, so looking at the maps, we're going to be starting off on Mirage and then going to Cobble. I think both, like, at least with Mirage, I think they're going to be able to just, like, take quite a lot of fights, and I think that will work for them. And individually, yes, you have to say that Kindest Regards are pretty good. I just don't know what to expect from them. And I don't, like, name of this map, Mirage. And then going on to Cobble, it's a similar sort of map where I just feel like this team could excel on. So, yeah, I'm actually going to go with X Outlaws. I think that the Bulgarians are going to take this, but I'm sort of hoping that Kindest Regards almost prove me wrong, and we get to see an exciting little round. I don't know why the T's have gone middle in the knife round. Why? Why is this a thing? So basically, you're a meme then. You're a meme then, Zach. Either way, ninth round is going to finally be over. I didn't feel like saying anything over that because it was just horrible to watch. Be going straight into these. Kindest Regards are going to be starting over on that CT side. But I'm definitely interested to see what this team is going to offer. Who is going to be picking up that AWP? I would expect Makalele, but at the same time, in other sort of teams, Kale's been sort of forced into an AWP role. I don't know if he'll be picking it up. Pitt as well had a little bit of a style with some AWP. Do you like jazz? Yeah, I like a bit of jazz. I wouldn't say I know any particular, like, jazz musicians, but if I hear a bit of jazz, I'll jam. Either way, here we go. Into our pistol round. First round of this best of 3. Could still be a long, long night. Depending on how this series goes. Makalele looking to try and start things off. Doesn't manage to find anything at least yet. Ships is going to be pushing in towards that jungle area. Trying to find the first kill of the round. And he will do it. Makalele is going to go down. Bomb is already planted onto the site. CT side, decent positions. Barber will be able to find one. Looking to try and flank in onto Spallan, who's basically just trying to hold off any rotations. He will get the first, but Barber with the second. Smoke going to be going out onto the bomb. Punisher will be able to tell them there's nobody on it, at least for now, but now it's all onto Bubble. And already Pronex is just going straight for the defusal. Almost getting him through it. Pretty damn close to a Bubble, but it isn't to be. And Kale going to push him and finish him off anyway. Nice retake from the CT side. Bomb will go down for the Bulgarians at least, so that is something that they can look to play with. And in fact, they're going to force into this round. So very aggressive purchase from the T side. Looking to try and break straight back. A couple of M4s already purchased up for the CT side. We're going to have a UMP and some utility as well. So a risky buy. We'll see if it actually works out for X-Outlaws. Got a fair amount of utility themselves. Hot Flash can be going into middle. Peak can be coming out. And there's not that much presence there from... Just follow to let me know that smoke. Nice. Nice couple of spray downs from Pronex. He will pick up a couple. But in the meantime, we've seen the T side do quite a bit of damage. Will be able to find one, but it's the T side coming out on top here. Only Kale left. Does have a rifle, something that I was going to say the T's don't have, but Bubble, he's got a deagle, and that's all he needed. Straight up, back into the game will be Outlaws. They are going to have a force coming back against them as well. Saved rifle will be kept, and it's looking like they're going to play this relatively safe. 4 rifles on the T side. A nice round coming out from them. As I said, really not sure what to expect from Kindest Regards. Oh, he smells better while he sleeps. Oh, God. Oh, God. What's easier, to cast alone or cast with a partner? Casting with someone, because you don't have to fill all of the time. Like, you can see when I commentate, I leave a lot of pauses. And that's because if I was talking the whole time, I would lose my voice. But also because it gives me a chance to sort of catch myself a little bit. Like, I don't normally run out of things to say, but it's just one of those things where it's like, you want to give yourself a break. I think the chat definitely helps. I don't really solo cast without the chat because it would just be really boring. I would get bored. You would probably get bored. So I might as well have a little bit more of a laugh with it and try and make it fun. I say try because I don't know how successful I am with that, but people seem to enjoy it. 3 players in the connector. Already the first kill will be going the way of the T side. Smoke's going to be going down. Deep smoke as well. CTs have thrown one of their own. I get paid by Starloader. Going to be coming out. Spallan will get another one. And these pistols are getting absolutely ruined at the moment. 50 with one more, and Spallan will get his triple. Nice amount of money made as well, as he's the UMP player. $1,800 for all of the kills he just managed. That will be 2-1 now. T-side taking the lead, and the CT side are going to be forced to eco. Hello from Portugal. Hello. If I was a female. So It's good, but it's not quite enough to turn you. Mr. Goat. I'm going to call you Mr. Goat because the rest of your name... Bit interesting. I'll work harder. CT side, just USPs. Absolutely nothing taken in. And well, it's going to be a push over towards the safe side of the map. They've got a quick rotation at least, but the Molotov is going to deny them a quick push back in. Hello from Lithuania. Been to Lithuania twice. Once for game on and once for info show. I like it there. A lot of nice people. And got a few friends from Lithuania. My boy Quick and my boy Carcass. Actually, there's so many others. I feel like I shouldn't just name two. Undercover as well is a lovely guy. And Bexus. There you go. There's a few. If any other Lithuanian pro players are watching, then I'm sorry. Fifth? We'll actually do quite a bit of damage. They're going to tap the bomb. And it's actually quite smart, because they're trying to pull them back in, thinking that there's somebody defusing, and hope that they die to the bomb. It's not going to happen, but I think I actually saw Flusher do that once. He waited until the last 5 seconds of the round, even though he didn't have a kit, and just ran back into the site, and then tapped the bomb. And it was just brilliant. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. When you go to an esports event, you normally avoid anything else that people will see in the country, so... Nobody wants to show you any bad parts, would they? You just want to see the nice parts. And all the people I met were absolutely lovely. Texas. Not going to try and do an accent, because it'll just be bad. CT side, they've got themselves a buy into this round. Now they're going to start things off. Barber around the site, manages one. It's going to be Punisher going down as well. Spellan and Nikki, the only 2 players remaining. Spellan making quite a bit of noise. Maybe Pip was just too far away to hear it. Only 1 man left now. Spellan versus 3. He's retrieved a FAMAS, so has slightly more in terms of range. A couple of players low as well, so a Dink will do enough to finish them off. However, he's not going to spot out Kali, and that will be the end of him. Barber to close the round. 3 kills for him. And it'll be 3-2 with the Swedes getting 1 back. Yep, I casted Dig versus Binary. It was a pretty good performance. Their T side was definitely better on Inferno. It was not that great. Starting things off. Is Punisher a Liverpool fan? Yeah, I imagine, which is unfortunate because that means he has bad taste. Yep, Kalle, the ex-Epsilon player. Used to play a Barber. Brought into this roster as well. Also, I think he was playing for Prophecy, too. Nice early nade. T-side have enough money to buy back into this round and still have quite a bit into the next as well. Bubble will start things off as Pronax peeks into middle. Not this year. I think, was it game on 2016 or 15? I did one of them. We'll get the opener. I think it was 16. Spot Aston Villa. Oh, God. Nice work from Barber. We'll turn it back into a 3 versus 2. East side. They're with a man advantage. Throwing a few nades over towards the B side of the map. There's actually nobody towards A, so a rotation can be found. And look at Punisher. Already on the site. Barber looking to try and rotate back. The problem is he doesn't know how far pushed up they are, and Punisher is going to take his head clean off. However, Makalele may be able to catch somebody as they try to cross the site, but a default plant is going to make things very difficult. Bubble's been spotted, but that gives away all the information needed to finish off Makalele. 4-2. Ex-Outlaws bounce straight back, and the money is going to be ruined now for Kindest Regards. Why did Epsilon disband? I don't really know. I think they won the Gfinity event, but other than that, they didn't achieve too much, and I guess Epsilon just had somebody else they wanted to try and buy. It's a shame, especially they had a lot of young talent, Cosmine, of course, and Smuya, but it was a test. I guess they weren't happy with the results, so they changed things. There we go, though. A FAMAS bought. A force buy-in. Makalele saving money, so that makes me think that when they do have an AWP, he's going to be the one holding it. Hit. Pith. quite like Pit. Maybe because of Brad. Or maybe because of the character which is in Super Smash Bros. Oh, I thought I recognized your pretty voice. Thank you. Yeah, yesterday Olaf did not play the third map. Supposedly he had some internet troubles as well. B side are going to look to try and rotate back towards A. They'll have Spallan selling a bit of a fake towards the B side, throwing some nades in, hoping he can at least keep the players that are already there in that spot. Barber is going to be up close. Calais is around the connector area, but I don't think they realize how far up these T's have pushed. Barber going to be in the corner. Are they going to spot him out? Yes, they are, and although he hits the dink, he's not going to be able to finish his dinner. Spallan waiting at the top of mid will close down Pronax as well. Now, the CT side are going to be in a tough situation, but they do drop the bomb. Smoke a little bit delayed to do any real damage. It tries to peek out, but can't do anything more. Calais trying his best to spray through the smoke, but he won't be able to find anything. May just want to try and save here. Makalele at least will retrieve a deagle, but I don't think he spotted the man just sat in the smoke. However, well, Punisher is going to know. Never mind. I do sort of have a Discord. There's ones that I sit in, but it's not really mine, so I don't know if I should should give out other people's Discords. Kelly will be able to close down one and, well, just try and hold on to that Famas. They're not going to have any money going into the next round anyway, other than Makalele, who's saving for the AWP. And, well, Kindest Regards are going to be forced just to buy absolutely nothing going into the next round. Make a new one. I might do. I think if I get into, like, streaming and stuff, I may do something like that. But I haven't really got the time. And also, I'm very impatient. Our Outlaws are a new team. Not really. A lot of them played, or a few of them played together on the Outlaw side. And then you have Bubble. Well, I suppose they are a new combination of players. You have Bubble, who used to be on MK. Bubble, there you go. Speak of the devil, he shall appear. There goes one. Barber does manage another with the pistol. He's doing great with the USP. It's just in the other rounds that the rest of his team needs to be stepping up at the moment. He's 8 and 7, 6 and 5 for Calais, and then the other 3 with 4 kills between them. SMG kill for Spallan, more money to be made. Gets stuck in the murder hole, but somehow survives. That's not something you see too often. Start a YouTube channel. Well, I think with a lot of the players, they've sort of got extra stuff in them, like Need a Doctor on Nikki. Punisher's got You Never Walk Alone, which is for Liverpool fans. Pronax. To try and go for the peek into middle. Flashbang. Does leave Bobble completely blind, but he is able to just fall away before any real damage is done. Makalele is actually going to be boosted up, and he does have that AWP. Spray through the wall will force him out, and that's a nice little bit of teamwork there. Balan with the Mac 10. Now this is where you just want to see him be a little bit sporadic, aggressive. Flashbang. Actually going to leave Kelly completely blind as well. They've got a crossfire over towards his mid position and peek out. Spallan will be going down. Only 3 players remaining now for the T side. Nice little switch up in setup. If we'll be able to find one more. The T's looking a little bit deflated. Now they're going to be able to buy very comfortably into the next round anyway, so it's not too much of a problem. Punisher. How much damage can he do? That's the real question. Barber just going to go running in, and that'll be an easy kill for him. And it's all left onto Bubble. 40 seconds left, 4 players to kill. 10 seconds a kill. Although that's slowly getting worse. Bubble unable to spot anything as of yet. Makalele holding with the AWP. Even dropping that could be enough, because likely it is they won't be able to afford one, but it won't matter. Piz is going to take his head off anyway, and that'll be 3 to 6. Kindest Regards again. 1 round, 1 round, 1 round. Are we going to have another 3 in the middle? That seems to be the way things are going so far. Lele trying to rattle off a few shots, hoping to find something early in this game, but isn't looking so good so far. The T's playing much slower. They still have a chance to reset this CT economy once again, which would be incredibly painful. Some aggression though. Ship's already be going down. Not really anything they can do to trade that either. There is presence in Palace from the T side, and they are looking to try and split through that connector as well, by the looks of it. Gallo back into window, and there will be the trade onto Pronax. And as of yet, the smoke's still holding out. But here we go. This will be an easy frag for Calais. No trade again available. Makalele finds Punisher. But they've actually abandoned the B side. This could be perfect. Spillan should at least be able to get a bomb plant, which will definitely secure their buy in the next round. It'll probably be fine anyway. But this will give them much more of a chance to actually fight back. Now, he's got quite a few positions to clear and doesn't know that there's nobody on the site. In fact, with 4 players alive, you'd normally expect there to be somebody on the site. Instead, it is just going to be the retake. LA will be burnt. Push going to be coming in. That's all the utility other than one flashbang that the CTs have. Push comes through. Spillan gets one. Looks for the second, but he can't quite manage it. Bubble. He has the bomb planted for him, but this is surely impossible. So many players looking in his way. Almost lines them up. This could be a problem. They're both peeking the same angle, but it is going to be 6-3. 6-4, sorry. My bad. P-side again. They will be able to buy, so no real problems there. How far are we with D-Day with Dosia? Ah, it's all coming together. Kelly, early aggression. He's actually getting taken very, very low. Looking like they're going to try and close him down, and it will be a quick trade. It's still a 3 versus 3. Pronax, able to pick up one, but he's isolated by the Molotov. Smart stuff. Fifth will find one and a second. Big plays from him. Punisher looking to try and trade back. Doesn't know where the other player is, though. Right behind him, in fact. The smoke currently holding out Makalele. Bomb can be retrieved. And now that that smoke begins to fade, it's going to be very difficult for Punisher to do anything in this situation. He needs to turn it into a 1v1. Can go for the safe plant. He's checked CT. So that does give him a chance once again. Another close round. Makalele almost closes it. It will just be Punisher onto 21 HP. Both players fairly low, but Makalele takes his head clean off. Yeah, they're a pretty new team. Just waiting to try and find the AWP. So that will give Makalele that into the next round. T-side still getting another bomb plant, and they're actually going to be able to buy once again. Who will win? I've gone with X Outlaws. That's what I'm betting on. Not betting in the real sense, because that won't be allowed. Makalele, nice start. He will find another pick, and since he's had that AWP, much more impact has been coming in. However, Barber then goes for further aggression, and Punisher, as his name suggests, will turn things back into a 4 versus 4. Forgot how to count. Makalele's still going to be holding this short angle. He's now going to gather up a 3-pronged attack towards this A site. They do have a 4th player waiting on the flank as well, and that's going to be Nicky to take down. However, there is another player still towards this connector spot, or this short spot, looking towards connector. Peek out. Pronax will be able to find one. A lot of damage being done. Ships is going to go down as well, leaving it into a 2 versus 3. However, nice shot from Nicky. Bomb's still going to be planted in the open as well, which will help him significantly just based on its position alone. Gale doesn't actually have a kit. So tapping the bomb is just trying to bait them into the open, which it will do. The unfortunate factor is, though, he's going to lose his life. Pronex doesn't have any utility, and by the looks of things, he is just going to look to try and fade out of the round. Doesn't have time to win this one, however. They may just try and remove his weapon as well, which Spalan will do. Money once again, even after 3 rounds in a row, is going to be bad for Kindest Regards. And X Outlaws are going to be sat in a pretty decent position. They've been losing a lot of players themselves, and, of course, losing 3 rounds in a row. But luckily, all of those bomb plants kept their economy going long enough. CT side. Just investing a little bit into pistols. Itachi... He's down to... Wow, only 1,100. Probably shouldn't have bought in this round. Balan. Be able to pick up one. Peek out. Makalele does actually manage to trade, so they're doing a little bit of damage at least. And every kill he gets is $300, although he's not getting any more as he's already dead. Hot Flash's going to go out, but so far it is looking fairly clean. Only Kale left to try and do any extra damage. It is not going to happen. 8-5. T-side have won themselves the half. Where does my name come from? So my first name is Tom. My second name is Bismire. But because of the way it's spelled, B-I-S-S-M-I-R-E, people would say Bismire. So I changed it to Z's. Also, when I was younger, I thought that it looked cooler than with S's. So that's pretty much it. Mine's pretty basic. It's not anything too crazy like, well, I had a business and I sold tomatoes. So I called myself Tom Biz. And took off the Ness. Spalan, nice entry onto the site. It has been a force by him. Barber only has himself in Mag 7, which isn't going to be great for retake scenarios. Luckily, he's not going to get to the retake. Well, not luckily, he's got no face. But either way, Kale will be able to trade things back into a 3 versus 4. Nice shot from Bubble, but it's actually just a bit of a bait to try and get that trade in. Makalele, not going to be getting anything done. Molotov will go onto the bomb as well, so Kale doesn't have any hope in winning this round. And Ship's already picking up an AWP, means that they don't need a second. So Kale just going to be saving. 5-9. CT side are going to be forcing into this one. Kali at least saving the rifle means he has a little bit of extra utility, and the rest of the players are just going to be forcing up what they can. Ex-Outlaws definitely looking... They're doing pretty well. They're doing pretty well. Obviously, the economy problems that Kindest Regards have made things a little bit more difficult than they probably would have liked. However, here we go. Punisher looking to lead the charge, but it will be Barber to find one alongside Makalele. Only one trade available, so it means they do have a man advantage, at least for now, but Nikki gets one back. Kala going to be waiting in the corner. Yet to actually get the bomb down, but they got plenty of time. This is quite a risky plant, considering as Pronax is just looking to peek out. There isn't much of a defense of the bomb at all. In fact, there's none. However, it will be planted. That's something at least. Bubble now looking to try and defend it. Molotov will go down, but actually the bomb doesn't go down. I was wrong. Sorry. It sounded like it did. It won't matter anyway, because Bubble's going to get all 4 kills. Leave it 10-5. It will be 10 in favor of Ex-Outlaws as well. Mine is Lucky LaCruz, because LaCruz, my last name. Lucky because I thought it was a good in-game name, and I'm lucky. Wow. That's something, I guess. That's a pretty good... Like, that's a good nickname to have, though, if you're lucky. Unless if it was the other way around, it was a little bit ironic. Who's Mirage pick? I think this is the pick of Kindest Regards, so... Aggressive push coming in from Spallan. Most of the T's are going to be gathered up over towards that A side of the map. 3 CTs still here. They've completely abandoned middle. This is going to be the push. Nice shot from Punisher. Already starting things off, but a jumping headshot. Okay. Couple coming in. Nikki still looking to try and trade things back. They want a 3v3 before they go into this retake. That may be easier said than done, as they're just getting slaughtered one by one by one. Another coming in. And what can Spallan do? 1 versus 3. He's got a man coming in from behind as well, which is going to just end this round. Or at least it should do. Eventually, Makalele will hit the shots. And it's going to be 6-10. I'm going to put a spell on you on LAN. So I'm Spallan. I find Bubble's name quite funny. Because it's like he's called himself Bubble, but then he's put on fire at the end, and it's like, well, if a bubble was on fire, it would pop. So you should just call yourself Pop. CT side, they managed, or Ex-Outlaws managed to win themselves the Force last time. Push coming into middle. Obviously, this is where the advantage really lies for the T side. They've got 3 rifles in play, an SMG as well, and they're just going to look to try and split onto this short spot. Spallan, nice shot with the deagle. Looking for a second, but he will eventually be traded out, and there's only going to be 1 man left. Punisher, can he at least find one? No, he cannot. Oh, God. Makalele. Already gonna pretty much put the nail in the coffin for this round. A couple of deagles trying to do some damage. Ships will be able to take down 1. All the rifles at least held on to for now. Spot from Barber, but won't do anything more. Liar, liar, pansy on fire. That is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Liar, liar, pansy on fire. If I remember, I might tell her that next time I see her. A little bit extra saved from the CT side, which is something. They'll have some deagles. And then the pistols as well. Well, the UMP, sorry, as well. I'm a bit disappointed that they haven't give the UMP to the player with Kevlar and kept it and switched over the deagle. I think that would have made more sense. But looking for the shots though. Kelly will already start things off, making a nice bit of money with this Mac 10. Eventually Spallan will deag him while completely blind. Gibbs actually has a gap in the smoke as well, so he's looking to try and find Makalele, and Makalele looks almost confused, spinning around in the smoke. Final shots being missed, unfortunately. But Nicky now has a bit of a chance to make some cash. Hey, Force Looper, how are you? Pronex waiting around the corner. Nice work from Nicky. That's $600 made. I will give him a bit of a bonus going into the next round. Doesn't want to lose this rifle. This would be bad. And okay, that's something extra now. It is only a Galil, but this is $1,200. Surely not anymore for Nicky. How is he doing this much damage? Can he get Barber too? Yes, he can. This is poor from Kindest Regards. Makalele only has 6 HP left. He will survive. And it just... oh, that is just not a good scenario for them at all. Nice amount of money. Orp will be chucked over as well. And Nicky is going to be able to save an AK. So, yeah, that's a great round coming out from Nicky, considering the situation. Pith actually going to pick up an SG. Where's he going to be going with that? Looking like he's heading into middle. Orp. He's going to be waiting, and the smoke has actually denied that Molotov from cutting off Bubble's angle, so... Balan. You're waiting. Barber very close to just peeking at a very tight angle. Both players just sat behind the wall. Now going to peek out. Nice angle from Punisher, but he won't be able to get the kill. Pronax very low on HP, but he does survive at least. Still going to be a shot, and here goes the SG, but it's not going to do anything because Bubble's waiting. I don't really know who smoked. Oh, they're just trying to push his way into the site, but won't find anything, and Nicky's angle is going to be so valuable, and he gets the kill comfortably as well. Nobody over towards that upper B spot anymore. This is all the information that the CTs need. They should begin to rotate back towards that A site. They've only currently got one man there, but by the time that the push actually goes to come in, it is going to be multiple players from the CT side waiting for this push. It should be fairly easy from here on out, but nothing ever seems to be. Nice work from Makalele. He'll get the first. Push can be coming around from Pronax. If he manages to take the man out of the corner, there's actually a decent chance now. They're starting to make this possible. The problem is they have to retrieve the bomb, get it to the site, and not go down. And Punisher will peek out, has the support Spallan, and there's no bomb plant this time for Kindest Regards. Once again, the amount of damage done in the previous round really hurts them, and the T side are not going to have the money to buy. I do not smoke. How do I get hair like you? Get attacked by a lawnmower. Stick your head in a blender. Maybe I'm born with it. Maybe it's make-believe. Say to the barber, just attack me. I don't know. Yep, drop your children at birth. All of these things are good. Or the more classic, just use a razor. And I don't mean like a keyboard. Mostly poor life decisions. Thanks. Oh, look, it's Alba with his brilliant name of William Noble Take Me Back. I genuinely forgot about that Twitch account. Not much invested in this round. Okay, the 2 players with Kevlar are now burnt very low. And here we go. Spallan drops the bomb. How much damage can he do? Sexy as fudge. I like it. Nice work from Spallan. These are just eco frags, making himself some extra money, padding his stats a little bit. Oh, is he going to go down? Yes, he is. Not quite the ace. It will be Punisher to finish the round. 12-8. Still the lead sticks with X-Outlaws. But now, well, will there be a buy coming in? Pith once again is going to be left with only 3,000. Crit stream, play Overwatch. No. That game's bad. T's actually going to go for a second eco round. So only a few pistols invested once again. Boost. We'll put Bubble over towards that short spot. I'm a bit disappointed we didn't see some style. He could have gone for the jumps, but he didn't. Barber just going to be waiting towards that A ramp spot. I think I have about 6 or 7 hours in PUBG in about 2 months. I never really got into it. I don't like games where you spend most of the time sitting around. Like, we finished 3rd in a game earlier, and I didn't do anything. So, what was the point? Not expecting too much from the T's in this round. But Barber will be able to get one. He's not going to expect the second player to be in dark, so Nicky should just be able to sit here. A little bit of a push coming over towards this B site as well. There's a chance that they could do more with these Deagles. I'd be a bit worried for the CT side if they do. They've taken quite a bit of control of the map, holding in middle, all the way up in apps as well. How many hours do you have in CS? On my main, just over 3,500, I think, or maybe a bit less. And on my Smurf, like a few hundred. Bubble will be able to pick up another. Calais with one more, and it's only going to leave 2 players remaining. Make that just 1 in Makalele. Doesn't manage to finish off Spallan, so it will be 4 players surviving. A decent amount of money made for X-Outlaws, and only 3 rounds needed to take their opponent's map choice. But here comes the big buy. No problem, it's fun. Well, we got destroyed in CS, and then I did nothing in that game of PUBG, but it was fun. 8-13. That was where the pop flash meant to go. Aggression from the CT side. Isn't going to be a return either, as Bubble just waits with the AWP. Although, is Pronax going to peek? Flashbang. I think it's going to go over, and there we go. Bubble will be able to get the trade. Push coming out. Have they checked the corner? Not quite. It will still be the burning of ships. Spallan able to pick up one more. So they brought it back into a 3 versus 3. He expects Barbov to be pushing from behind. Smart stuff from Spallan. Gives the man advantage back, and now the T's have slowed right down. They're going to be stuck over towards this ramp spot. Right, Makalele will be able to pick up one. Patient going to come in towards CT. Both players here. Going to boost Spallan. Not really sure what's going on here with Punisher. Maybe they're trying to just do the little bait and switch, and he's just going to lower himself down. He's going to come out, and it will be Punisher to find both players. They needed it to get the kill there. (14-8). T-side are just going to force into this one. It's not going to be a particularly good buy. Barber with an MP7, a CZ onto Pith, and then Galeels across the other 3 players. Laughing at his own joke. I do that a lot, to be fair. Well, I am hilarious, so it's fine. Lots of players over towards that B site, looking to try and go aggressive towards Spillane. Spray going to be going down already. Nice crossfire. Punisher finds one. Spillane with another. It's looking like this round may be over already. Nice little dunk for one of the final players. Barber combines with Pronax, but it won't matter. 15-8. Ex-Outlaws just one more round from taking their opponent's map choice. Yeah. Barber dropped out of Epsilon. Scripted. I don't think I've ever written a joke. Actually, no, that's not true. I wrote, or sort of wrote 2 jokes. I wrote, because I was doing a show match with G2, so I said, knock knock, who's there? Jeet. And then Hugo was forced to say, Jeet who? And then he was genuinely upset, so I feel like that one was fine. And the other one was, what do you call a man who used to date a monkey? An ape X. There you go, that's a brilliant joke. Either way, we are going to have the T's trying to make their way out towards this A site. It's a last-ditch effort. They've got a few rifles, an SMG and a pistol. Let's see what they can do with it. Leading the charge is going to be Makalele, managing to find the first. Kale with another. So maybe this is going to be where they finally manage to win a round over on that T side. They haven't got a buy round yet, and it is just the aggression that's working out. Makalele picking up 3 and leaving it on to just Spillane. 1 versus 4. Can he at least make it costly? No. Makalele with 4 kills. Big round from him. Keeping his team in it. That's the first buy round they managed to get. I don't want to live anymore after that joke. Yeah. So those are the only 2 jokes I've ever actually, like, planned. Other than that, I just sort of make them up as I go along. But you know it's bad when the person, well, the lovely Sam hosting the show tweets it back to you. Just like, what the hell? That's when you know it's bad. P-side looking to try and fight middle. Punisher almost goes down. They're going to try and nade him out, but he will survive. Punisher actually looking to try and stay that window. Quite risky. Looking like we may see a boost. Try and take control. Now, it's unlikely they'd expect him to be in the far corner after seeing him run away. Re-smoke. Gives them a little bit more time, and Kale is actually in this window. However, walking backwards. There we go. Punisher is going to find that kill. As said, I didn't think they'd expect it. Nikki already picking up another one. Already. It isn't looking great, but somehow Pronax just picks up 2 kills while walking back in. Going to leave it into a 2 versus 2. Spray going to be going through. Makalele takes a bit of damage, but has his AWP. Still in a decent spot here. Going to be trying to peek wide, but doesn't manage to connect. Bubble pushing back in. Doesn't know that Pronax is currently sitting behind him. Pronax is going to be in such a good position to just deny anything the Bubble can do. First one goes down. It's all on to Spillane versus Pronax. Doesn't have a kit, so he doesn't have a lot of time to play with here. I don't think he actually knows where Pronax is either, which is a bit of a problem. Tries to push into the connector, and he's running straight into him. Goes for the spray around the corner. Runs out of bullets. Will hit the headshot. And just going to retrieve that AK-47. Orp maybe push towards him. Every single player dies, but it will be Kindest Regards staying alive, at least for now. 15-10. This is a crosshair I've been given by Starladder, so I'm not gonna muck about with their config. I've changed some keys, but that's about it. I'll just, if this keeps them happy, this keeps them happy. Didn't like his banana. That is just bad. Like, I'm sorry. I can't give you any points for that. That is awful. Could have at least said like banana or something. Like, that would have been slightly better, but it's still bad. CT side, not with a whole lot to play with in this round. Saving for the next one. You like the new crosshair? Genuinely haven't looked at it at all. Hit. Start things off. It's going to be Spallan to trade. However, at the top of mid, he's quickly taken down. And that's the majority of what they invested. Gone. What I invested? Saved. Still, Punisher and ships. Not really knowing where their opponents are going at the moment. But it's going to be A. Ships has managed to retrieve a rifle and still has Kevlar as well, but Makalele's too quick for him. Punisher, now the only one left alive, has a rifle for himself. And they're only going to get 2,400 into the next round, so he may just want to try and keep this.
Bomb has been planted.
It removes the top of the crosshair. Oh, that's kind of cool, I guess. Be waiting to try and catch Barber on the way out. We'll manage to do it as well. Orlan loves to go S-cating. Okay. See what you did there. Could be a tactical pause now for Ex-Outlaws. Not wanting to throw this one away. Bubble will be able to afford his AWP, and the rest of the team are doing reasonably well in terms of cash. Nicky may have to drop utility, so not the best, but be interested to see what they come up with this round. May not even be anything too special. Makalele now at the top of the board, 23 and 18. Not quite top in the server, though, as Mr. Spallan has currently got 32 kills, having an incredible match. And it really is showing. What's the best resolution? I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. I'm not good at the game, so for me to give other people advice on resolutions would be pointless. Okay, there is no best resolution. That is true. Here we go, though. Let's see if CT side are going to change anything up. They need one more round to win themselves the game, but it's been 3 in a row for the T side. Here we go. Orpa Bubble looking to try and find the early frag through the smoke. Not going to be doing anything as of yet. T side again. They seem to like taking control of this lower portion of mid. Going underpass and then just trying to challenge the man in window, who in this case, well, not quite in window, in ladder room, but it is going to be Punisher. Nice start from Bubble, though. He will find the first pick. 2 players in dark as well from the CT side is definitely a switch up. They've tried this before. Side. Desperately wanting to get a trade. They need it if they are going to keep in this map. And of course, this map being their choice, could be quite worrying if they don't manage to take it. Punisher. Still just waiting. 50 seconds left on the clock. A little bit of a rotation towards that upper B spot. So potentially could be seeing a B split. The deep smoke into the connector sort of suggests that Spallan has to be pretty careful when jumping. Don't want to give a chance to Barber, but he has spotted out the remaining players. Sure, going to be Molotoved off. That's going to make things even more difficult, especially considering the bomb is currently there. And now Punisher can just look to try and hold them from behind. This is smart from him. Already going to be picking up one. Just waiting on the other side. Barber looking for the trade, but the bomb being dropped is just going to be so problematic. Now, all the remaining CT side have to do is try and buy some time. Calais will be able to pick up one for himself, but it's so difficult from here on out, especially with Spallan set in the corner, and the cross will be held. 16-11 in favor of X Outlaws. They've started things off with a win on their opponent's map, and we will be going into our second very shortly, so make sure you don't go anywhere.
E-Gaming Bets, online betting for every esports fan. Dota 2 and Hearthstone, CSGO and Overwatch, StarCraft 2, the choice is yours. Express bets for multiple matches or live bets on the game you are watching right now. Know your way around Dota 2? Make a prediction for picks and bans. Playing CSGO? Guess the number of rounds in a certain match. Daily quests for all participants and all the best choice of payment systems. More than 600,000 users have already made their bets on the spectacular matches since 2011. EGB.com. You know for sure who's gonna win.
CS.Money, a new service for trading your skins. Tired of all the skins piling up in your inventory? With CS.Money, trading got faster and safer than ever. Now you can just sign in to our website, choose the skins from your inventory and those you want to get from a broad variety. Confirm the trade and rejoice in your new skins. CS.Money, the best service for trading your skins.